I'm back. Did you miss me? My name's Rob Fillo. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream on a beautiful Saturday night while I try to get untangled from the headphone cord. I thought I'd start off the show tonight with the one of my songs that's in the running for the new Canadian national anthem, Canadian Lullaby. Now, Canada is a many-splendored place, and far from the burn-it-all-down crowd, I think we have a lot of wonderful stuff going on here. And like every past, mistakes have been made, but there's nothing we can't repair in time. Time wounds all heals. Canadian Lullaby. Let the rain fall down upon us. Let the fields grow toward the sky. Let the farmers rest their weary heads. A Canadian lullaby. And let the trees grow up around us. Let the seas never run dry. And let the sailors rest in their warm, dry beds. A Canadian lullaby. Let the trains feed our fair cities. Let the children never need cry. And let our mothers be blessed as they blessed us. A Canadian lullaby. Let the people stand for their freedom. Be proud and hold your heads high. 'Cause no one can break the spirits we make. Canadian lullaby. Canadian lullaby. Canadian lullaby. Oh, I try not to write any topical songs, 'cause the fever of the moment never lasts that long. But my heart grows heavy while my brain is bent. Now all my time and money is spent trying to make it back home. Well, it's been getting pretty lonely in a beautiful cage, a mix of deep depression and caveman rage. I need to hold you close, need to breathe your air. Yeah, I miss the touch of your fingers and the smell of your hair. So I'm going home. Oh, Pictures getting fuzzy on my radio. I'm driving 40 miles an hour in the raging snow. 'Cause the squirrels in the attic started making sense, whispering never trust the government. No. So I'm going home. Oh, honey, I'm coming home. Here we go. Oh, I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. You see, I lose my mind when you're not here, and my world seems to crumble into pain and fear. So there's only one thing I can think to do. I gotta find my way back to you. So I'm coming home. Oh, honey, I'm coming home. It was one of my songs called Honey, I'm Coming Home. My name is Rob Fillo, and it will likely remain that way for the rest of the performance. I'm going to do a shout out to YouTube. For those of you new to my channel, I restream on a whole bunch of different platforms. So we've got YouTube and Twitch for now, but we also stream syndicated on Rogers Community Television when they pick one of my shows up. So big shout out to them for spreading my music around and hopefully making some smiles on people's faces. Thank you so much for listening, Ross. I hope it sounds good. Ross is a very talented musician and sound operator himself, so I'm sure I will get the rundown notes later, I hope. Pardon me. I've been working really hard to get my streaming chops up. So we've actually been doing a lot of cool stuff, and I might tweak the sound and stuff a little later, depending on what people are saying and what we want to hear. But in the meantime, this song is called Black Coffee Weekend, another original song. I'm going to try to keep it to originals because my first stream last time got a copyright notice. So the more originals I play, the safer we are. Luckily, I have over 150 original songs, not all of which I'd play for you, but we got lots to choose from. This next song is a number that it sort of represents that feeling when you're ready to go on a Saturday and your partner is just not having any of it and they want to just stay in bed and you want to go and hit the town. It's called Black Coffee Weekend. Well, mummified in sheets, sun's up and it shoots through the window. I'll make something to eat. You refuse, it's a black coffee weekend. Don't let it slip away from us. All the memories we lose along the way, will they make me sad? Oh, 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 will they make me sad? Oh, I'll miss you, little leaf. Curled up, you'd kiss me by the window. I'm begging at your feet. You refuse, it's a black coffee weekend. Don't let it slip away from us. All the memories we lose along the way, Will they make me sad? Oh, they make me sad. Oh, don't let it slip away from us, all the memories we lose along the way. Will they make me sad? Oh, will they make me sad? Oh, well, mummified in sheets, sun's up and it shoots through the window. I'm begging at your feet. You refuse, it's a black coffee we can. We'll leave that on an unresolved A7th, just like the feeling. Being alone on your exciting weekend endeavors. We're just gonna tune up quickly. Now I should say this is my second stream. So when I'm looking at the viewer count right about now, there's a big goose egg. So I can just play whatever I want, really. It's these video on demands where this particular video stays on for years at a time, which makes me think I need to be on all the time, but maybe that's not the truth. Maybe we need something a little more laid back. Almost in tune. Oh, this old guitar and this old voice haven't been getting much work for songwriters and performers around Victoria on Vancouver Island in Canada. There's not a ton of opportunities to play music in the middle of winter, this being February when this is being filmed. So one of the reasons I started doing these live streams is just to keep me in practice. Keep me singing, keep me playing. I have been doing a lot of recording and learning a lot of production skills and stuff like that, but it's not the same as playing music live. There's something really special about that. And there's something really special about love and romance. And these days, with your Tinders and your swipers and your whatever, there's something missing. I don't know what it is. There's a certain risk to reward that having to approach a human being in real life and strike up a conversation that is being lost. And there's a lot of visual representations of what people think love are as they swipey swipe, looking for someone they're physically attracted to as opposed to someone they're mentally attracted to, someone they could hold a conversation with, maybe start a family with one day. These little things that are going missing more and more. But I mean, pretty soon you're going to be able to have babies with an AI robot, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. This song is called Long, Long Ago. There's no love, just sex. No more cigarettes, and I dumped whiskey for burning this hole in my heart. Then there's you on the corner with your strawberry curls, whispering sweet songs into my ear. Oh, it's not like we kiss, it's just the romance that we miss. But I knew it so well Now Jimmy's long gone, but he left me his car, and it's a real piece of work. Won't get me that far, just to you on the corner with your strawberry curls, whispering sweet songs into my ear. Oh, it's not like we kissed, it's just the romance that we miss. But I knew it so well, long, long ago. And if you see me past midnight, well, I stumble like trying to make it to you at the end of my block, but you're not there 'cause it's late and you got a date, whispering sweet songs in a look your man's ear. Oh, it's not like we kiss, it's just the romance that we miss. But I knew it so well, long, long ago. Oh, it's not like we kiss, it's just the romance that we miss. But I knew it so well, long, long ago. Oh, it's not like we kiss, it's just the romance that we miss. But I knew it so well, long, long ago. What do you think? I knew it so well long, long ago. It's a song about romance and the things that are going missing these days. Thank you all so very much for scrolling down to the very bottom of YouTube and or Twitch, and hopefully soon Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and more through Restream. My name is Rob Fillo, and it will likely remain that for the rest of the performance. And it's an honor and a pleasure to play music for you, my original music, tonight, here on Saturday night. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. Let me know if you need a mood boost or a certain degree of catharsis. And thank you so much, all of you watching me on the video on demand on Rogers Community Television and other stations around the world. Kind of feeling like finger picking. Do you feel like finger picking? I do. The song I was trying to figure out before the stream, I haven't played it in a long time, so let's just preface it with that and wish me good luck. Hello from Twitch. We have Fisticuffs GG joining us. Thank you very much for hanging out. You must have scrolled a long way to get here. This is my second stream, and I know watching people with low stream numbers or just starting streaming, they're usually at the very bottom of about 1,000 people. So thank you, Fisticuffs GG, for joining me here. This is one of my songs called I Feel It in the Water. And you know what? Since I have the option, let's add a little extra reverb and stuff, because you know, we just have it here. Whoa. feel it in the water. I feel it in the water. I feel change coming on. I smell it on your skin. I taste it on the wind, and I can tell something's wrong. And sometimes it makes me restless, other times depressed, remembering the nights you pulled me close into your chest, just like a mother. Precious moments as they last, leave me swimming in the past, and I know it must move on. So I write another song, 'cause that's the least that I can do. And it's clear I still love you. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the water. I feel change coming on. I smell it on your skin. I taste it on the wind, and I can tell something's wrong. And sometimes it makes me restless, other times depressed, remembering the nights you pulled me close into your chest, just like a mother. Precious moments as they last, left me swimming in the past, and I know I must move on. So I write another song, and that's the least that I can do. 'Cause it's clear I still love you. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the water. That's my song, I Feel It in the Water. My name is Rob Fillo, and it is such an honor and a pleasure to play music for you tonight. I see some familiar faces from a long, long time ago. Miss Alina is in the audience. Tinker Taylor, thank you for that wonderful comment. And Fisticuffs has come on and brought up the one comparison that I get. Some people say I sound like Eddie Vedder. Some people have said I sound like Dave Matthews. That was another one. That's my Dave Matthews impression. Thank you guys so much for being here. Wow, Alina, that's a... you're gonna make me cry. I Feel It in the Water. The person who inspired me to write that song with their name and their kindness in a time when I needed it most is actually in the audience for that song. Wow, I love seeing all these people here from YouTube and Twitch. What a special night. If you're watching this on Rogers Cable Television, or Rogers Community Television, I should say, you can come join us here on Twitch on the live shows and catch the reruns on TV. It's such a pleasure to see all of you. I have no idea what the odds of you coming in right now are. Water, that's so cool. I did send you an email recently. We won't talk about it online, but we'll see what you think about that email and maybe getting involved. Love you very much too. Okay, well, I should probably play some music. I'm feeling really good now. We've got really good friends and lots of people in here. If you like what you're hearing, please tell your friends. Please invite them over to whatever your favorite streaming platform is, and we're going to add new streaming platforms in the coming weeks. This is my second stream. We're getting used to it. There was a huge learning curve setting up a really nice sort of streaming situation here, and now that's nothing. The path is written. The path is ahead. All we must do is follow now. It's Saturday night, it's time to let go. I can't stop thinking I'm up all night. Is that you, dear, blowing smoke rings round my brain? I can feel you coming down on me. Might have to sleep out in the rain cool down. And even though it feels like drowning in this city sometimes, that's just the sensory overload. I should warn you, I've been waiting my whole life to share my soul. But I try too hard to be the best until I finally lose control. But it feels so good to let go. And I'll be honest with you if it hurts. I'd never hit you, but I can't restrain my words. Let us love again, it'll be alright. I can feel the rain coming in to cool us down. Even though it feels like drowning in this city sometimes, it's just a sensory overload. And I should warn you, I've been waiting my whole life to share my soul. But I'll try too hard to be the best until I finally lose control. But it feels so good to let go. Oh, to let go. Oh. Let go, it's Saturday night. My name is Rob Fillo. Thank you so much for being here. What have we got on the chat today for this live stream? Tinker Taylor, what are we saying? We do have songs all over YouTube that you can show your friends, but they're just not the same as the live show. If you can come see me, if you live in Canada on the West Coast, come see me live. We'll hang out. Or, of course, travel is expensive. You can always watch this live stream. I'm going to hash out some proper days, a reoccurring schedule for shows, and I got to keep this voice and keep this guitar fit for playing music. 7 in the morning. What are you doing up at 7 in the morning? Is it? I guess that would be Sunday in Denmark. Tinker Tailor's from Denmark. Drinking at 7 in the morning. Water, I'm sure. Lots of healthy smoothies at Denmark at 7 in the morning. Yes, so I did do some streaming years ago and went through a whole bunch of reformation of myself and cleaning up my act and moving and just changing, a lot of changing and growing up I had to do. So I got out of social media completely. I got out of streaming, but I always kept playing music. Music is a way that I cope with this human condition that we all share. I can't make sense of it. But the only way I can make some sort of order out of chaos is by following my muse and writing music and performing music from my heart for people like you. And that's what music means to me. So full circle, I've come back. I have a dear friend who's taken on the social media aspects. So I do get my private messages, but for all the promotion and all the crazy stuff, I just keep it cut out of my life. I don't see 99% of what people do on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and stuff because it rots my brain and I can't understand a lot of the stuff people post that seems to be the normalization of ignorance in a world where we need wisdom more than anything. On all levels, we don't seem to have a lot of wisdom going on. So I try to restrict my social media interactions to outgoing, as much as possible, and try to keep it positive and try to keep it non-political as possible, and just really relate with something that I think is hopefully a bit deeper. But you know, delusions of grandeur and all of mine, I do just like to play music too. So, on that note, I think we should rock it out with something. This is a song for Tinker Tailor Sailor Drunk. That's their name. That's I'm not calling them names, that's their name. We do all have to grow. Sounds like a lot to me. You are worthwhile. We all have to grow. Those are some words of wisdom all the way from Denmark. It's the only way to be able to keep creating, says Alina. I think you're from the States, Alina. We should have little countries next to everyone. It makes more sense when they go on video on demand for community television and stuff like that. We're working it out. But here's a song for Tinker when it finally comes to getting away from the 7 a.m. Smoothie drinking that they're doing. Intensive, all-night smoothie drinking. One more comment before I start. I Feel It in the Water has wrote, in December I listened to your Christmas songs every time I put out a new one, and they enjoyed them very, very much. So my Christmas album was completely self-produced. It came as a whirlwind. I felt I've always had my own original Christmas songs that I want to put out. They're not typical Christmas songs. They sort of redefine the Christmas song in a way. But I put out Halfway Through the Dark, and that experience was intense. I recorded all the grand piano and the violin and the guitar and the percussion and everything with real microphones, and I really upped my game in production. So that led to me upping my game a little bit in production for live streaming, and I found that when I learned a lot of production skills, and as long as I keep improving them, it's actually economically really viable, because it costs about $2,000 to get a single song produced by a professional producer around where I live. And that's way out of my budget. I don't know about you. So producing songs myself and doing this live stream myself has been very, very enriching in a lot of ways. We've got a couple more comments here. I really appreciate that from Tinker. What's Alina saying? You are from the States and in the States. So Alina is in the States. So we've got Denmark represented. We've got the US of A represented. And Tinker is remarking on one of my comments from earlier, that when I was talking about social media and the media coming out, it says the normalization of the sensationalism of banality, social media, of banality. I don't know what banality means. I'm sorry, but I think we're on the same page. Halfway Through the Dark. I can't play Halfway Through the Dark because I'll screw it up. Oh, I'll practice it for next time. This next song is a blues song, a heavy hitter, and it's for when our friend in Denmark is done their intensive all-night smoothie drinking. Hey, Richard, fantastic to see you here. I'm on the island. I live on Vancouver Island. Yeah, I've been here for quite a while. Actually, no, not at all. But I've been here for a while, a couple of years now. Okay, I gotta play a song before we lose all these valuable viewers and bore the TV audience at home. Cold Turkey. I got this demon laid up in my head, screaming, screaming, 'cause I need to be fed. I'm going cold, cold turkey. My body's aching, so I sweat and I shake. Started wondering how much more I can take. I'm going cold, cold turkey, yeah. I'm going cold. Oh no. Shake with me. I know I'll make it if I just get one fix. Dial that number, honey, 666, and I'm going cold, cold, cold turkey. I'm going cold, yeah. I'm going cold, cold turkey. I'm going cold. Cold turkey. Cold turkey, indeed. That's another one of my songs. I'm trying to keep them all original because my first stream the other day got a copyright notice. And if I play all my own songs, I can actually defend that. Here's a gnarly little number called Lonesome Highway Home. I love it when everyone shouts out, "Cold turkey!" in the chat thingy. The lyrics and your wonderful voice and the music and the production and the videos, the work you've put out is fabulous. The work I'm putting in is immense, and I really appreciate that people enjoy what's coming out of it. I have another song called Insane, which is coming out on March 1st. It's kind of a dark, heavy rock song, and I'm very proud of it. It's been 2 years in the making, if you don't tell anyone. I want to make it look like it was super easy and I'm a complete professional, but it was a heck of a lot of work and it means a lot to me, but it's a very cool song. Banality is action so normal, it's not worth commenting on. Yes, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like simplicity to the highest degree of normality. So this is Tinker from, I hope you don't mind if I call you Tinker. It's short for the rest of their name, is commenting on social media again. So social media, taking pictures of your breakfast. Oh, I ate porridge. That's really important. I'm gonna start doing that now. So I can be part of the banal crew. It's really worth listening to you. This is great. Thank you very much, Denmark. It's an honor and a pleasure to have people here, like 8 people in my stream right now. When I was starting, I told the camera we had a big goose egg. We had 0 people in, and now we have 8 people, and I'm overjoyed to see that many people. And one thing I'd like to bring up while we have this many people in the audience it's so special to me to have these small, intimate groups. Something changes when it's like 50 people or 100 people, and there's a certain buffer between the artist and the people, because you can't actually read all the comments and you can't interact the same way. So if you're watching this on TV at home, maybe you'll see the progression of how things go, and see what the difference between the intimate shows and the not so intimate shows. Okay, I'm going to adjust my guitar's reverb here, and then we'll get back to another song. Do you guys have any requests? You remember my songs? Thank you very much for all the claps. All right, Water has agreed to be my mod. I now have my first moderator here on Twitch. We will set that all up, and it will be amazing. Yeah, please, Richard, YVR Mini on YouTube. Come and connect with me when you're on the island, or I'd really love to connect with people back on the mainland. It's just that dang ferry is so expensive and so off-putting these days. It runs or it doesn't. We don't know. For those of you who aren't on Vancouver Island in the west coast of Canada, there's a ferry between this island and the mainland, and it used to be run like clockwork, and now it's really sketchy. They break down in the middle of the water and just kind of flounder sometimes, and it's not a fun thing to have to do. So I don't go on to the mainland very much, but I have a bunch of friends and wonderful memories. I grew up on the mainland in British Columbia, and there's just so many amazing, wonderful things I miss, and the restaurants. I miss the restaurants, and the mountains, and the amazing stuff over there, and the amazing people. But we'll get back there one day. We'll get back there one day. Ross Fairburn, Digging Deep. I don't know. This is my hit single from 2006. We used to play, I used to run with a crowd that was not really like me. When you need community, you will hang around whoever you need to develop that community and find some sense of friendship. And I remember one friend that I had who decided that they were going to hang out with the bad boys, not the nerdy guitar guy like me, and it didn't go so well. And it's a long time ago memory song, and it goes something like this. The smoke, it stings in the parlor. What's her number? Do you think I should call her? Or let her go down like a wooden ship in flames? Apologies won't rise from the steam and the pain. And I knew the dogs were out for blood as the rain crashed down. We prepared for the flood. So run away and rot. You know that I cared, and I once was lost, but now I'm just scared. And I hope the cocaine treats you better than I did. And I hope you find $1,000 in your pocket. And I hope the rain never soaks into your shoes. And I hope you never write the cocaine took her blues. You get excited, there's lightning to sand. White hot inside, let the glass break in your hand. Oh, and I was confused, but my blood, it lives inside. And the sad songs remain, but like the helpless they'll hide. Still I hope the cocaine treats you better than I did. And I hope you find $1,000 in your pocket. And I hope the rain never soaks into your shoes. I hope you never ride the cocaine to the blues. Never write to me, but I'm always right here for you. Well, that's one of the songs that only someone who knows me in real life for many, many years would request. Not the happiest story, but a story I survived. Well, I hope she survived too. I may never know. Yeah, it's usually good to hang around good people and stay away from the sketchy ones. Ross, Digging Deep. About 20 years deep, and I haven't played that song in years and years and years. But when Ross Christopher Fairburn asks you to play a song, you say, yes, sir. Alina lived on the island on the other side of the border. Wow. You mean, oh, I think I know what you mean. Like there was a little ferry that would zip through to that area in the States. I would love to do that. Do you know Loading Ready Run? They're a comedy game nerd group that puts out videos from Victoria, BC. No, I've never heard of them. If not, I give it my highest recommendation, says Tinker from Denmark. Loading Ready Run has got plugged here all the way from Denmark. You can check them out. Thank you very much. I hope you guys did like that song. I don't know if I like that song so much. It feels a bit awkward to remember things from when I was in my early 20s. But isn't that the same for all of us? Did we all like hang around the wrong people in our early 20s and have some crappy times? And some really, really fun times. Pockets of golden lyrics contained in silver music. Thank you. Thank you, Ross, for suggesting it. I like your, I hope your nose never gets stuffed, but your heart gets enough from Tinker. That is an interesting comment and a lyric we could add. Alina with some cool stuff. I'm just trying to read out a lot of these texts because in context, it'd be confusing. It's like watching a podcast when they're talking about something visual in a video or an image and nobody describes it. It gets pretty bad. Oh, Ross, we're not going to. Sure. Ross is chasing down memory lane. Where good folks are, good folks come. And that is so true, Denmark. If you hang around good folks, good people will follow. And it goes the same for energy. If you can emit and contain good energy, positive people will come out of the woodworks. It's one of the reasons so many people end up going to churches to find community, to try to find the people that have that love in their hearts and at least the idealism to pursue something more than themselves and pursue something more than just the self-gratification of dopamine hits again and again. People turn to church and community centers and just community just to try to find that, and we're so desperate for that. We need it more than ever. Hey, John Locke, Toka und Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. I think Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here is a beautiful song, but we're trying to stick to original music tonight, which I know it might be very hard for you to call out requests of original music, but I don't want to get copyright flags on my videos. Not right now, anyways. We'll be braver later, maybe. I played a couple cover songs last time, but we're going to do an all-original cast today, which is going to be very hard for you guys, I know, to call out songs. But luckily you have people who know me, like Ross. Cigarette woman, write me one cigarette woman. Oh, I don't actually know that song anymore. Okay, this is going to be really hard. So these are songs I used to play 20 years ago, and I haven't played them in a long, long, long time. I like to pass down some wisdom, and I like to hear your guys' wisdom. Thank you for commenting. This song's called Cigarette Woman. Cigarette woman, light me one more, 'cause I'm feeling so free. and make it American, 'cause I want more tar with my nicotine. And I'm pretty damn sick as I walk on the scene where you burned down my village to use pictures of dead men in your magazine. And if you read this, you will judge. And you might kill the man you thought was so entertaining, yeah. But if you look up to the sky, photographs of dancing children will be raining down on you and me. Yeah, silhouette woman will ride me one more, 'cause I'm feeling so goddamn free. And make it American, 'cause I want more tar with my nicotine. Be my nicotine. And I'm pretty damn sick, 'cause I walk on the scene where you burned down my village to use pictures of dead men in your magazine. And if you read this, you will judge. And you might kill the man you thought was so entertaining, yeah. And if you look up to the sky, photographs of dancing children will be raining down on you and me. Well, that song might be new to you, but it's a blast from the past for me. Yeah, that brings back 2006. So the reason we're playing some of these golden oldies that I never, ever, ever play is because we have one of my real life friends, Mr. Ross Christopher Fairbairn, here on the live YouTube stream, pushing me to the limits, Ross. He always has. It is such an honor and a pleasure to play music for you guys. Just gonna do a quick check-in. The sound is okay. The video is synced. These are things that drive me crazy in the back of my mind when I'm trying to do a live stream. Sounds good. My lips, the words are going according, there's no delay. Is that right? This next number is, no, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to play some pretty finger-picking. Ross is pushing me to play heavy music. I don't want to play heavy music. Not all the time. Maybe a little later. We've got a lot. My lip syncing is on point. I've been lip syncing this whole show. It's actually incredibly challenging to lip sync with all the little ad libs, but I've practiced for days and days and days. And what you're hearing is a pre-recorded show, audio-wise, and I'm just live video singing along. Just kidding. That doesn't sound in tune to me. Does it sound in tune to you? I should be catching up here on the chat. Thank you for the applause. The applause in chat mean a lot to me. We have a bunch more songs coming out. YVR Mini, aka Richard, on YouTube, and lots of stuff coming up on Spotify. If you haven't checked out my Spotify, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the follow button on Twitter, or whatever this is called, Twitch, so that I can get up and get my custom emojis going. I used to have a Twitch channel before, and I had it all set up nicely, so I still have a lot of the cool artwork I made for custom emojis and panels, but I need to get to a certain level on Twitch before I'm allowed to do all that stuff. And I was also an affiliate on Twitch. I mean, not a big-time affiliate or anything, but I deliberately started a new channel because on Twitch, they don't want you to restream. They want you to be live on Twitch, and then you're allowed to use all your video, I think, 24 hours after or something. But I want to reach the most people I can with my music. And I might not get a lot of the benefits, the monetary benefits of Twitch. Like I can't accept bits and stuff like that for you Twitch aficionados. But I can still accept donations through PayPal, and they're all linked on both the channels, PayPal and Square, and direct email transfers if people do feel like donating and giving tips. But I'd just rather reach more people. I think that's my goal right now. Everything is synced on YouTube. We have a thumbs up from YouTube. Do we have a thumbs up from Twitch? Is everything synced? And Alina is doing some fancy footwork by watching me on their computer on YouTube, but for audio, they're using Twitch on the phone. So that is going to be an awkward sync up mission. All right, we got thumbs up. Everything looks good. The video is good. It took me a long time to learn how to do streaming. So if you guys want to talk about that one day, we can even do a stream about setting up streams. We've got a DSLR camera. We've got a Mac running MainStage, which I've never seen a YouTube video on. I've seen some people run their digital audio workstations. Hey, there's my moderator posting the donation links. All right, you're on the ball. Yeah, I'll hook you up with the moderator permission soon. It's the second stream. We got a lot to learn. You know what, Tinker says, you might not reach the world with your music, but you caught me, if nothing else. And you know, that is the most important thing. People often go like, you're not famous. You got to be famous to be satisfied and happy, and you got to, have 1 million downloads or streams. And I'm like, you know what? It's about the small interactions that actually make some kind of difference, even if it's the tiniest difference in people's lives. That's so important, and the community that can build up around that. I play a lot of farmers markets, and I get razzed for it by the more professional, quote-unquote, musicians who refuse to do little gigs like busking and farmers markets. And yes, I have played some bigger stages, and I play like Harmony Arts Festival and stuff like that, and those are fantastic, hundreds of people, and it feels good. But the little gigs, you actually meet people, and the children get it, and they dance, and it's just such nice interaction. And I really long for that community. Ever since the dark times that will not be mentioned of the past couple of years when we were all very, very isolated, it really triggered something in me. Triggered me to move to a completely different location and start my life fresh. It triggered me to really respect my music and the musical life and career that I've worked for over 20 years trying to improve on. And contrary to popular belief, I was not born with musical talent just magically. It's taken me years and years to just be able to it's not easy. Some people make it look really easy. I try to make it look easy, but it's not. Now, the past is a many splendored place. It holds a lot of memories we would all love to hold on to forever. It also holds a lot of memories that I think a lot of us might rather forget. But it's no place to live the past. It's no place to live in the future either. The place to live is right now, right here, in these moments, in the present, knowing that we're very appreciated. I'm reading my comment. And watching the community develop through the chat. So Twitch seems to be the big community chatting place. YouTube, we're working on it. We're working on it. But anywho, while they chat away, the song's called No Time to Live in the Past, and I hope to pick up the mood, and we're going to get into a little folksiness before we rock out again. There ain't no time to live in the past. The clock keeps ticking and the future comes fast. Ain't no time to live in the past. 'Cause there's a good day just up ahead and your heart's still beating, so I guess you ain't dead. There's a happier day around the bend. And though there may be times of trouble, don't you hang your head so low. Tomorrow comes up on the double, so it's best you go, go, go. 'Cause there's a happier way around the bend, and if you whistle while you walk, you might make a new friend. There's a happier way around the bend, and a path that leads you to the unknown, but sometimes you're gonna have to take it on your own. Adventure ways in the unknown. And though there may be times of trouble, don't you hang your head so low. Tomorrow comes up on the double, so it's best you go, go, go. But sometimes you're gonna have to heal a broken heart. Yeah, the world will stop turning and the sky will turn dark, and you'll wanna give up. Yeah, you'll cry like a pup, and you'll struggle to find your way through. But you'll get through, I have no doubt. 'Cause there's a good day around the bend, and if you whistle while you walk, you might make a new friend. There's a happier day around the bend, and there's no time to live in the past. The clock keeps ticking and the future comes fast. Ain't no time to live in the past. There really isn't, you know. Life does tick by way too fast. Quick folk, we did some quick folk there. I'm just enjoying people in the chat. That's something you might not be able to appreciate so much on TV unless I hooked up a little chat that goes on the video later. It's a possibility. We'll see what Paul thinks over at Rogers Community Television there. 'Cause I know you're watching, Paul. He's a wonderful guy who's really helped me a lot. Helped me navigate a lot of things to do with professional music and televised music, and even streaming like this. Very encouraging people, and those people mean a lot to me. I'd just like to note here that Restream.io has sent us a message. We have officially hit 100 messages in the Restream chat. Yes, that's right, I'm famous now. Yeah, it was easy. I thought it would be. This next number is really important to me. Yes, Tinker from Denmark. Famous! Jazz hands. Jazz hands for being famous. Here's a nice comment from straight from Denmark. If you live in the past, you will never see the future in front of you and the present happening now. It's true. I try not to look to the future too much. I just try to keep positive vibes about the future. The way I've learned to navigate life more recently is to not think too hard. Don't think too hard. Just do good things. And sometimes I'll write this on my whiteboard, do wholesome things. That's important. Wholesome things, a walk, a swim, a silly board game with your friends and family, a puzzle with your little 5-year-old nephew, these kind of things, the wholesome things that that add this essence of beauty in life. And as we were talking about sort of laws of attraction before, if you hold the wholesome things in your life and you engage in wholesome things will show up, and they seem to make things better and better. Like this next story. Practicing my segues. This next story is about a wonderful woman I met on the shores of Beaver Lake. She's an elementary school teacher. And in our first meeting, she told me how she goes into school bright and early to prepare everything and direct the choir, giving these little children a chance to sing and express themselves and be part of a musical community. And we all know that singing in community is an incredible way of bonding and incredibly healthy for you, physiologically and mentally. Then she told me how she would stay late after class, preparing for the musical, getting all the costumes ready and the props, and even engaging in other things like ticket sales and all the things that it takes to create a wonderful musical environment for children, all because she believes so strongly that by planting the seed of music in a child's life, it could grow and blossom with them and become something that helps them for the rest of their lives. And I related to that because in my life, music has been so incredibly important. It's the thing that I cope with. That's how I cope. It's my survival mechanism. It's my music therapy. I know when I hit rock bottoms in the past, music and, looking above, talking to someone above, have been the things that have got me through. And music has definitely been a gift that I've had with me for many, many years. So I totally related. And I looked into her beautiful blue eyes and I said, you know what? You are amazing. And in her own humble elementary school music teacher way, she looked back at me and said, Rob, I'm just a regular girl. This song is called Regular Girl, inspired by that moment. And it goes out to all the regular girls out there who are just being themselves and doing their thing and making the world a better place and asking so little in return. This goes out to them. I long to wander this beautiful world, just some regular girl with her head full of dreams. I'll speak with angels and talk down to kings with the wisdom that sings from my long road here, long road here, long road here, long road here. I think I know how it all falls apart. First we lose the spirit and atrophy the heart. The nihilists have forsaken our souls. Now we're all bought and sold. Well, our love light bleeds, love light bleeds, love light bleeds, love light bleeds. Ooh. Kiss me softly if you've suffered enough and coming out of the cold. I've been lonely for too damn long. Give me someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold. Oh. And now I know what the trees really mean. What's above lives below, and through the veil it can be seen. While fools count their pennies and fly into the stars when it's right before our eyes. Have we gone too far? I think we've gone too far. Gone too far. Gone too far. Ooh. Kiss me softly if you suffered enough and coming out of the cold. I've been lonely for too damn long. Give me someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold. Oh, sometimes I dream that the world never ends, and we all mend our ways just by changing the lens. But who am I? Just some regular girl standing on the brink of this brave new world, a brave new world, brave new world, brave new world. Oh, kiss me softly if you've suffered enough and coming out of the cold. I've been lonely for too damn long. Give me someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold, someone to hold. Regular Girl. That's a special song. Do or do not, there is no try. I'm reading out comments from Twitch. This is true, and we did it. The song is done and completed. I know that's not what you're talking about. Action is so important. Thinking is trying without effort. If it isn't followed up by action, or at least the effort. What? Well, I mean, that was confusing, but I understand what you mean. It's thinking, if you think up a good idea, that's where virtue signaling comes in. I won't get into it too much because I'll get in big trouble. Virtue signaling is a huge problem right now. If you say some token phrase or dogmatic virtue signaling, then all of a sudden you've washed yourself from the sins of hundreds of years or whatever. It's so frustrating to me. Real action, real change, it has to happen organically. You can't change the world, I don't think, in a positive way with some social media post. I think you have to go out there and shake hands and give very consensual hugs. These days, people are pretty sensitive. And just reach out organically. That's something I always try to tell people. And try to make happen myself. All right. We have Tinker from Denmark calling out the lurkers. We do have more people who are chatting, and you are welcome to be here. Lurker is what they call people who come into a live stream and they're not engaging in the chat. And I want you to know that's perfectly okay. Some of us just want to listen to music and be a part of the live stream. We do invite you to chat and be a part of the community that's developing. They're pretty nice. So far, I think they're pretty good people, and we have added I Feel It in the Water as our first and only so far moderator, a fantastic person who will keep us safe and keep the chat rolling in a very healthy and wholesome sort of way. We're fairly wholesome and fairly healthy little group here as we're trying to nurture. On that note, I'm going to play my dirtiest song. Maybe it's not my dirtiest song. We'll see. I have to remember it first. Here it is. Lover, kiss me slow, so my hands will know just where to go, to make you quiver, to make you moan, lover. I wanna hold you in my arms, so the world will do us no harm. You touch my body, I'll touch your soul, lover. There's only one thing I have to say. Well, I'm a rambling man, no time to stay. Doesn't mean that I love you less. Just can't stop loving all the rest. Lover, intoxicated by your smell, and girl, you love me oh so well. Lightning flashes when the champagne pops. Lover, there's only one thing I have to say. I'm a rambling man, no time to stay. It doesn't mean that I love you less. Just can't stop loving all the rest. Lover, when you put your spell on me, I surrender so graciously. Girl, I need your deep caress, lover. There's only one thing I have to say. Man, no time to stay. It doesn't mean that I love you less. It's my yep. Lover. Let's try that again. There's only one thing I have to say. No time to stay. It doesn't mean that I love you less. So I can't stop loving all the rest. Lover, oh, yeah. It goes something like that. What have we got here on the chat? A lot of love, that's what I see. A lot of this is very sweet, thanks for saying that. All these wonderful things. Much love to you. I can only hope to be even a fraction of that for the people that I love and who love me. I feel it in the water. I know you are. Much love to you, and thank you for spreading that. I think you meant word in this one, but I like it. You humble and honor me with the sword, sir. With the sword. Maybe we're going with a medieval knighting theme, and I'm okay with that. But it might have also been you humble and honor me with those words. Maybe. Oh, well, what do you think? Do you guys have energy? Do you want to hear a few more? We've broken the 1 hour mark, I think, which is pretty good. Maybe even longer. I should have that on some kind of chart here. With all this streaming stuff, I'm still pretty new to it. I don't actually see how long I've been streaming for. Oh, here, no. Ooh, 1 hour and 20 minutes. We're doing pretty good. All originals. Alina, what would you like to hear, my darling? Do you have any songs that you can think of that you remember of mine? You know what? I have a song. With all this love and all this kindness going around, I want to play you a very personal song for me. A song that led me to becoming a better person. I loved a woman, and she left me. Now I know what you're thinking. Pshaw, how could she leave Rob? What a lovely guy. Well, I'm not that lovely. And like every guy and every gal out there, we all have a lot to learn. So I noticed that this breakup was really, really hard on me in the past. It's in the past now. It's way in the past. Ooh, we're gonna have to tune the guitar too. The breakup is in the past now, but at the moment I found that sense of maturity. When she left, I went, yeah, this hurts like hell, but it's the right thing for her to do. And that is when something went off in my head and went, you're a man now, Rob. Noticing that I don't blame someone for leaving and pursuing their dreams. There's something special there. Not to be too narcissistic. This song is a song from when I realized that I was growing up and could be a better man. The song is called Better Man. I'm just gonna take this beautiful background music and answer some more chats. So I Feel It in the Water. We need to get that song list going. It's gonna be a very, we have to figure out what we can do. Maybe you can do some research. I will too. Figure out where copyright sits and if I'm allowed to play cover songs or if they really mark up my record. If I'm allowed to do cover songs. I'm sure a lot of people do, right? And to talk to Alina, some breakups are harder than others. That is very true. And I think if the breakup really hurts, it was probably special. It was probably special that you had that experience. Okay, Alina is confirming I can play cover songs. So we have some cover songs we might add to the list. This song's called Better Man. You got a pretty smile, won't you? Sit and rest a while and I could ramble off the things I think I know. But I might just be a fool, 'cause I've let the darkness rule too long. Might be better if I sit alone. Gotta work through all these shadows on my own. Tell me a better man now, a better man for me. You helped me out, but it's time I set you free. And I understand now just why you couldn't stay in leaving me. You helped me find my way. Now you make an easy lean, and I'd like to keep you keen, but I'll take and take till you're not giving. I now see my mistakes, and the way it makes my belly ache. I've grown tired of dying. It's time that I start living, to find that world where I could raise my children and be a better man now, a better man for me. You helped me out, but it's time I set you free. And I understand now just why you couldn't stay in leaving me. You helped me find my way. Now I still got steps to take, and sometimes I think I'll break, but the love you gave me helps me push on through. And as we both move on, well, I hope you like this song. I'm so grateful for the time I spent with you. You opened up my eyes to see what's true. And I'm a better man now, a better man for me. Well, you helped me out, but it's time I set you free. And I understand now just why you couldn't stay. But in leaving me, yes, in leaving me, oh, in leaving me, you helped me find my That's my original song, Better Man, by me, Rob Fillo. And lo and behold, my name has held true this whole event. It has been an honor and absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you for the applause. Thank you for the deep and wise comments. We have an especially special community here, and people remembering me even though I disappear and come back. And that means a lot to me, Alina. I feel it in the water. Even old friends from my high school, like Ross and Richard, showed up. You know when the real people show up in your chat, things get weird. No, it's just really special. I'm trying to remember if I use a capo for this song. What do you think? This could be really bad. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having such a wonderful time. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that everything will be just fine. Just a kiss, then a touch. Oh, honey, I love you so much. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having such a wonderful time. There's this world I just gotta know. Will you be the one to show me? Won't you wrap me in your arms? Wouldn't do us any harm if we held each other's charms. Won't you take my breath away? 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having such a wonderful time. First a kiss, then a touch. Oh, honey, I love you so much. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having such a wonderful time. There's this world I just gotta know. You be the one to show me. Won't you wrap me in your arms? Wouldn't do us any harm if we held each other's charms. Won't you take my breath away? 'Cause I don't know what I am doing, but I'm having such a wonderful. Oh, it's been such a marvelous, a supercalifragilistic time. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, So here's one for the chat. We need to find a way to get applause. It's super weird to stop a song and just dead silence. I love the applause in the chat and everything like that, but I was thinking if I get a tape recorder that plays applause, I could finish the song. And then the crowd goes wild. What do you think? Well, we are clearly still under development here at the Rob Fillo music stream. We are going to find some dates that work so we can have regular hangouts together here. We're going to be restreaming on a whole bunch of other platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Well, pretty much anywhere fine music is streamed. It is an absolute honor and a pleasure to play music for you. It's an absolute honor and a pleasure to see old friends in the chat. And I've also heard I should be opening up a Discord, so maybe we can do like a Discord debriefing after a show or something like that. I'm working on it. It's going to take time. To my friends in the chat, do stay in touch. I feel it in the water. I will send you that moderator request right after this stream. And to Paul and Rogers Community Television, if you want to use anything in this stream, you're more than welcome to. If not, that's totally fine too. It's up to you. Thank you so much for encouraging me and being part of my musical world. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye and rest up my voice, and maybe take a Saturday night and play some video games or something silly like that for fun. I don't want to be a workaholic, you know. Just have some fun. As if I didn't have a whole bunch of fun during this stream. Well, on that note, my name is Rob Fillo. Thank you so very much for watching, and take great care of yourselves. Bye for now. And enjoy my brand new outro video.